is going to go is basically explaining the new Corporate Transparency Act that they just released January 1st of 2024. Long story short, to keep it real simple, it's a new business law that FinCEN basically launched because owners have not been reporting who owns that company. So they want to keep track of this. So they basically is making it mandatory for each business owner that has an LLC or that is doing business to basically file this form. And if we don't file this form, the due date is basically December 31st, 2024. And we have to do this each year until they tell us basically, all right, we're not doing this act anymore. So this is something that we're going to have to do annually. So this is the first year. It's due December 31st, but I like to get things done early because once the year starts, you know how busy we get as business owner, right? But long story short, if we don't file this, we're then fined $500 per day up to $10,000 for each entity. So if you have 3 different entities and you did not file it, that's $30,000 that you probably have to pay in fines and penalties. Now, if you don't pay that fine, you're basically subject to 2 years in prison. I'm not making this up, guys. So this is why we need to file this. So I just wanted to give that brief info. What I want you to do next, if you have your laptop, go to the chat room. Go to the chat room. I put a website called FinCEN. I want y'all guys to actually follow me. At the end of this call, we should be able to get this done. Granted, if you have multiple entities, you're going to have to do this for each one. But, I just want to show you all the step-by-step guide, right? So I'm going to give you all a second to go to that website I just put in the chat. And so you can meet me there. So I'm going to make that a highlight again. And y'all can let me know in the chat if y'all guys are there. That would be great. So let me share my screen too as well. So I'll give y'all a second to pop that up, and then we can start basically getting going on this. Once again, guys, this shouldn't take long. I always say this. I'm not in the business of trying to waste y'all guys' time. It is 6:30 on a Tuesday. I do not look like Michael B. Jordan, so I know y'all are not trying to look at my face late at night. So I'm gonna give y'all a minute once again to log into this, and we're gonna get busy. I'm gonna show y'all exactly what you need to do step by step. If you have questions, I want to see if I can bring you on, or you can put the question in the chat so I can answer it for you. So I'm gonna give y'all 1 minute just to get to this website. It should look like this. Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN. I'm gonna give you all a couple minutes just to get on this website. And then I will have a replay. So if you miss out on this, basically you can always rewatch it. It should be on my YouTube channel. Just so I know you're probably busy. Okay, so let's get started, right? So we have to basically file this because we're not trying to get fined, right? We're not trying to get fined, so we need to file this and we need to stay in compliance. It's just another thing that we have to do to make sure our business is in compliance. The first thing that you're going to do is click on this BOI. It's going to take you to this page, the ownership information, and what you're going to do is go to file a report using the BOI e-filing system. The next thing that we're going to do is basically put get started right here. We're not going to worry about all this other stuff. It's going to be get started under this box. And there's multiple ways to basically file this. You can do the old school way by printing out a PDF and then submitting it, or you can just do it online. I want y'all guys to do it online because it's just simple. I want to take the easiest approach for this. So we're going to go to this online option and do prepare and submit. We're going to enter that, right? So I'm going to give a second to y'all guys catch up. And as you're getting to this page, there's 5 different sections that we have to complete. It is super easy. If you're having trouble, of course, pay your CPA for this, but I don't think you truly need it. We are charging for this, but it's easy. Y'all guys are about to see this. So the first one is filing information. 9 times out of 10, you're going to put initial report unless you get a response back from BOI saying, hey guys, y'all need to update. Let me drop the link again. 1 second. Let me drop the link. 1 second. Let me get there. All right, here we go. 1 second, guys. I need to redrop the link for somebody. Bam. That's the link right there. So The first thing that we're going to do is basically put initial report, right? If the BOI is active for an update, then we'll choose the other ones. But first, starting off, initial report is what we're filing. It's going to pre-populate the date. No need to file there. And there's information right here. If you want to read it, you can, but just give me a brief notice. So we're going to press next. This second part, the reporting company, is basically the business that you're reporting on. So you have 5 businesses. This is the first one that you're doing, right? So I'm going to act as if I'm doing it for my company. I already did it, but I'm going to act as if I'm completing this for one of my companies. No need to basically request a FinCEN ID. This is a specific ID. You can request it, but as of now, we don't need that. We don't need that as of now. Skip those, skip 3 and 4, and go straight to this red asterisk. Basically, it's telling you to report your business name. So here's where you're going to put your business name. My business name is Christian Onyemem CPA Firm, PLLC, right? So that's easy, right? Then the alternative name is basically the DBA name or trade name. Sometimes you have one, sometimes you don't. My DBA name for my firm is basically CO CPA Firm, PLLC, right? Now, if you have more, you can add it or you can just remove it there. I just press that blue button. I only have one DBA name. The next thing that you want to do, I'm going to give you some time to get this information, is for your business, you need to put your EIN number. For your business, you need to put your EIN number, right? So go ahead. I'm going to give you guys a minute to go grab that file. I know you guys are digging for it. Go ahead and put your EIN number in the column in row number 8, right? So whatever that EIN number is, wherever that is, I'm just making up something just for the presentation. Oh. Let's see. Okay, cool. So make sure you put your EIN number in there. I'm gonna give you guys a second because I know you guys are digging for that. Whatever your EIN number is, you want to put it for the business that you're filing for. If you have multiple businesses, you will need to do this 4 or 5 or how many other businesses you have. You need to do that for each business. Do this process for each business. All right. So I'm gonna give it just 1 minute. I know your guys are still putting that in. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the chat because I can't hear y'all. I can't hear any questions. I just want to make sure everyone's good. Okay. All right, I'm gonna keep going now. So the next part is basically the country that you're doing business in. I think everyone's here in the United States, so it's gonna be United States. You're gonna put your state. I'm in Texas. Put whatever state you're in, or whatever state you filed your business in. Whatever state you filed your business in. So if you filed a California entity, put California. If you did Florida, put Florida. So it's, the state where you did your filing. I filed mine in Texas, so it will be in Texas. The next thing, you want to put your business address in this part. You want to put your business address, right? Now, if you have a home office and you do business from home, this will be your home office too as well. But if you have a primary business location, not a PO box, you need to put your physical office location. All right, so I'm putting that here for mine. You're gonna put the country again. I'm gonna do United States. You're gonna put the state of where your business address is located. And I'm just gonna do that, all right? So that's all we have to do, right? That's all we have to do for the business that we're reporting on. So we're gonna go ahead and press next. And it's gonna take us to the company application. So basically, if you have an existing company that was created before January 1st, 2024, all you need to do for this page is press this box number 16 and press yes. There's nothing else you need to do if your company was made before January 1st, 2024. I think that's everybody in this chat, right? However, say if you just created your LLC, you need to basically report this within 30 days of you filing your LLC. So this is where you will put the same similar information, right? First and last name that you have, your birthday, etc. I don't think anyone just created a business, so I'm not going to harp too much on this one. Long story short, if you already have an existing business, you need to just click box 16 and move on to the next one. There's nothing else you need to do for this page, right? Any questions in the chat? Any questions in the chat? Okay, hold on, let me double check. I just want to double check the chat box. Okay, so I'm gonna move over to one of the last boxes here that we got to complete. Guys, this is super simple. The next part is just the owner information. You have to list all the owners, right? So if you have multiple, you basically just add another owner box right here. Most people only have one owner of their business, so I'm just going to complete this as such. This is saying, does a minor own the business? If a minor owns the business, you're gonna press yes here, and then you're gonna put the parent's information there. Most minors not owning business, so I'm not going to spend too much time. Most people will skip box 35. Most people will also skip box 36. You see there's no red asterisk because it's not required really. You also probably skip exempt entity. It's just not common. So the first thing that you're going to do is put in your last name. Put in your last name. Don't let a CPA charge for this if you can do it yourself. I'm not with charging for low tier services. This is easy, guys. 08, 09. Now you guys see my age. 1994. I'm not doing anything complex. Now you're going to put your personal living address. It may be the same as your home address, but this is your personal address. I'm not going to put mine because this is a live website. I'm just going to make up a name. Right. But guys, none of this is hard right here. We're doing the same thing. Basic information. I'm in Texas, my zip code. I'm just making up a zip code. Right. So that's easy to do. I'm going to hurry up and move on through here. Now, the next part, they need your ID. They need your ID. Grant, FinCEN will not share your information publicly. This is private information. They will not release this information. So if you're concerned about that, just know that they will not release your information to the public. This is just for reporting problems, reporting compliance, and they won't basically release your information. So what you're going to do here, most people have a driver's license. You're going to put your driver's license information there. You're going to just type in your DL driver's license number, right? And then you're going to put the country and the state of which your driver's license was issued. Mine is, once again, Texas. And then lastly, you're going to basically upload a clear image. Make sure it's a clear image. It's a scannable, it looks clear, it's presentable driver's license image. You don't want them to, return it back because it was blurry, the problem, wasn't readable. You want a clear image, right? So once you do that, you need to, I'm just going to upload it here. So it won't give me any red flags. Once you do that, guys, that's it. So you put in your information here, you put in your email, just like that, we're done, guys. Put in your first name, because you want them to basically reach out to you just in case if they have any issues or if they have anything that bounce back, they're going to reach out to this email. So you put that, you're going to click that, and then you also, you're going to do this identification thing right here. Things just going to act for the heaviest animal. I'm not actually going to submit this because I've already done this, but once you submit it, it should give you submission status confirmation that looks similar to this. What I need you to do is don't be a lazy business owner. Download this download this transcript and store it in your personal records. Because if they say you didn't file it, if they say something went wrong, I need you to basically come with your receipts. Not come with words. You say, hey, here's my receipts. I did it at this date, blah, blah, blah. It's right there, right? So store that in your file. If you're a client of mine, just know that we're storing this in our client locker room. So just send it over to us. We'll make sure we store it for you too as well. That's it, guys. Don't want to waste your time. I will send you all basically a consultation link if you have questions. These are paid consultations, guys. I do not meet for free unless you are a current client within a certain program that we're in. Long story short, if you do decide to move with some of our services, that consultation fee will be reducted against basically any services that you have with us in the future. But yep, that's all I got, guys. I want to keep it under 20 minutes. Y'all have a great day. Let me put that thing in there. Y'all have a great day. Does anyone have questions before I leave? Is there any questions? I'm gonna give it a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. Let me unshare. Okay. If there's no questions, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. I like to keep it quick. Don't want to waste our guys' time. Yeah, but guys, yeah, that's an easy foul to easy foul to do. There wasn't anything complex, right? Terry said, "Great job. This was very helpful and easy." Yes, sir. That's my middle name, helpful and easy. I like to make things easy, but this was perfect, guys. I know y'all guys didn't know what FinCEN was, so the ability just to walk through it, that's money, guys. Like I love that for y'all guys. This is easy. Mind you, put this on your calendar. We got to do this each year. There's no reason to get fined, guys. It took 20 minutes. And that's only because I was talking slow. Could have took you 5. Right? So, let's so will this be shared with the state level, or will a 0512 still be required? No, this is not issued by the state. This is just through FinCEN only. So it won't be basically shared with that state level. But I'll follow exactly as you did. Ray Davis. Appreciate you, Ray Davis. Oh, well, every time I submit, I get an error. Let me see. That's something that you probably have to schedule a consultation for. I'm not sure why you're getting an error. It should easily go through. You're probably missing one of the requirements or asterisks. That's probably an issue. So double check your work. But if you're still having an issue, that's a reasonable call to come book a call with me. Say, Christian, I need your help on this one. Right? But if you can get it by yourself. And just let me know if you have an issue. Let's see. But yeah, guys. Any questions? Please take advantage of me. Any tax questions about tax returns or anything? I know that season's coming up. I want to make sure everyone's taken care of. Okay. Well, guys, if that's it, y'all guys have my consultation link. If you want to get a hold of me, please reach out to our firm. We have a great staff here that we're training every week. So we're dedicated to helping you guys be successful. Thank you all. Have a great night.